So, here is Rachael Link's Grift Hounds, all built and base sprayed with Retribution armour. I can't wait to see what she decides to paint them.
With the Citadel colours?
Of course, with the Citadel colours. Though I still call them Cathedral.
No, I say Citadel.
Because dyslexia. Rachel, in front of you have the vast majority of a lot of my paints.
Citadel
paints.
Mm.
There are many different versions of them.
Of the Citadel?
You get your base ones.
What's that?
Base. It's literally as it says, it's your base layer.
So I have to do a base layer?
Yeah. So say for example, at the moment you've got Retribution armour on there.
Yeah.
Which is a very light metallic colour. If you wanted to change that to a more natural colour, you would need to go over that with a base paint. Because the layer paints are slightly transparent. And we'll show through some of the previous layer, adding tone and texture. You then have your glazes and your washes. These are like to add highlights, shades. And then of course the last one you have is your texture. That's a shade. Your texture ones, which is to how you make earth and stuff. But basically, free range, paints, water.
And what's the drying time on these paints?
10 to 15 minutes, depending on how thick. I recommend that whenever you use a paint, regardless of what it is, to give it a shake before you open it.
Yeah, can I just see?
Of course you can.
Left-handed opener here.
You'd like me to open it?
I've done that.
Yeah, so that's a
sort of... Is that dark?
It's not that dark, no. If I get out one of the... a space marine. So on the shoulder pads...
Yeah.
Is that colour that you've got?
This one?
No, that one.
That one?
Yeah. Balthasar Gold, it's called.
Do you have any lighter bases?
Let me go over here. Open that pot.
Yeah.
Bases.
They're all bases?
Pretty much.
Right, I'm going to start with that one then.
Avalanche Sunset.
And I'm going to start on here.
On the body.
Yeah. Do I need to do the base first or is the base last?
Base is, you can do the base first, last.
It doesn't matter then.
I always do it last because of the texture. So it looks like they've been walking in the mud or desert or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Base you
Should
do.
be easy enough.
I recommend because you're using...
Now, does this need watering down?
Yes.
How much?
So take a bit out.
How much?
Just take a glob out the top bit. Put it onto your palette.
Palette.
Or whatever you want to call it. A little bit of water. And blend it together. And then make sure your brush isn't overloaded.
Talking to a painter here.
I know. And because...
He's talking to a painter. Make sure your brush isn't overloaded. He says, I know.
And I recommend...
His brain just went... Bleh.
And I recommend two...
I'm actually going to water it down just a tiny bit more.
Get it to consistency that you want. And with these paints, it's always best to have...
It's always best to kick something over.
Kick something over. Always best to have two thin coats.
Yeah, I know how that works.
Excellent. Leave you to it.
Leave me to it? You're not staying?
I'm here.
What happens if you accidentally get something on there?
On where?
I haven't done that, but if you get it where you don't want it.
So the great thing about these paints is that you can always overgo them, or you can get a dry brush or a bit of tissue paper and just dab it off. I'll go grab some tissue paper while you're doing that. because you may want to do some dry brushing.
Dry brushing.
Dry brushing.
What's dry brushing?
It's a technique where you get some paint and you work it into the bristles instead of it being wet, it's dry, and then you lightly dust it over the top.
I know what you're talking about.
Once again, that's great for highlights and stuff. That's how I did the wings on one of the models that you'll be using in our game.
Mm-hmm.
The concentration.
No, not really. I think this is a bit small to be doing this brush, personally.
You have got the extra small layer brush.
It's the one you gave me.
Yep, it's the one I use.
But these are quite small characters, so
yeah.
I think... And I'm only doing sort of like a base sort of stuff. Do you have to paint underneath?
I would, preferably, but it is up to you. Think how it will look when finished. Yeah, it only has this. It has this beautiful like yellow top body, and underneath it's got this golden belly. It might work because you can do some blending and some fun stuff with some of the shades.
Mm.
But yeah, unless it's like one of the really massive models, I always use the extra small layer brush.
No, I'm just thinking, you know, if you're doing a speed, obviously underneath it's a bit different, but on the top you could probably get away with it.
Yeah, you could go with a medium base brush, which has a slightly larger tip. Though I do need to get a new one because mine is unfortunately untied. I should get rid of that now, actually. While I think about it, I do have a slightly thicker one and a shade brush, but that's a special brush.
Mm.
I mean, you could always use that.
No, that would ruin it.
My large dry brush.
Yeah.
But you can see how it does take some time to do a few of them.
So it hasn't taken me that long, but I'm also experienced in painting, so...
And obviously depending on how much detail work.
As you can see, I hold my brush like a painter. So...
I'm still working on my painting skills.
We need to get some action shots on my short.
We can do that on the next one.
See how that dries before I add a second layer. It might just be that that's all right.
We'll find out. So there's your first one done. Okay.
Good. I'll start with a base so I don't have to do too many layers.
Hang on, your camera's not going into focus. That's better.
It might be the light and the angle that you're at.
No, it is now. It wasn't before. Sorry. No, that's not good angle.
That will come out landscape. My camera is a bit of a pain in the arse, unfortunately.
That's fine. You know what pain in the arse cameras can be like.
Butthole.
Griffin, Hound, Butthole. Brought to you by Rachael. There you go, you got a few action shots there. Do you want any more?
Not of this one, not at the moment, thanks.
We'll leave it open.
I'm actually going to do a strip down the back once it's dry, and that's going to be going up the tail. But I'm going to keep the What have you done to my camera, Dave? It's squeaky.
It's the door.
God, I need a bit of light.
Oh,
Dave, stop.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch that.
You moved. Doesn't take much.
Look, see, I'm not there.
He moved.
It's Sigmar. He's confused.
Yeah. Right, that's it on that one.
Perfect.
Not doing any more on that one. Shake it.
That's right. So there you've got Gene Stealer Purple.
From the Citadel range.
Yes, from the Citadel range.
Citadel.
Cathedral, whatever. Shush. It's a lighter purple.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big blob you got there.
Yeah, that was probably more than I intended.
A bit.
Yeah. That's alright. Can you reactivate these colours once they're dried out?
Not really, no.
Because I think that's why a palette would help you.
A proper, proper one. Oh, some people use a wet palette. This is,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah, this is obviously a dry one.
It's okay. It's thick.
Yeah, that's why it needs to be watered down a little bit, obviously.
No, I don't know. Quite like the thickness.
You like it runny and thick, do you?
Quite like the thickness because I think it will, I don't know, it might be, it's fine. It spreads a bit better. I don't know, each their own.
Yeah.
I had geeks commenting on my short that I released. Yay, welcome to the fan club. I'm not, well, no. And I'm like, they're like, oh, welcome to doing this. I find that, welcome to the hobby. No, I'm not doing the hobby. This is not, I've got no interest in it. It's just a collaboration. It's just like, will you carry on cake decorating, Yeah, exactly, no.
No, I might do a bit of baking just to, you know, improve my cooking skills.
But that's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so much different. But yeah, they were like, oh yeah, welcome. I'm like, yeah, no. You have no idea what my channel is about. So funny. They were like, yeah. And I'm like, they were like geeking out. And I'm like, no. I didn't say anything. I didn't respond to the comments because I didn't want to like disappoint. Obviously, don't edit any of this conversation in.
Obviously.
But yeah, I didn't want to disappoint. But
there will be some bits where I just cut it off and just have the music that I'll have underneath going through.
yeah. Wouldn't it just have been easier to paint these first? Wouldn't it just be easier to paint these first before putting them on the stands?
Depends.
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 On what?
Lots of stuff. It's like sometimes it's like, is it not easier to do it in subsections? And it's like, yeah, depending on the model, definitely.
Because, like, I could see, because this is quite small, how it would be beneficial. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Because it's quite a small gap between the base.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, for some of the smaller ones, I'd still keep it on the base, but for quite a lot of the larger ones, they're off the base until I'm happy.
I think the problem that I've got here is the light. I'm pointing it a lot towards the light because I can't see.
We could try and move that light to a different area for the next one, see if that's any better for you.
That's alright, I don't mind pointing it towards the light. I've got no issue with that. I mean, it's not hard to point it towards the light, is it?
No, not really.
Purple's just not one of those colours, really, that shows up well against anything.
No.
When you're trying to... That is my phone. That better not be bloody Domino's.
Domino's? What does Domino's mean with you?
No, I forgot to...
Deactivate the marketing.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, my coffee.
Let's have a quick...
These pots have a oh, this is a gloop.
Yeah, that's a bit gloopy, that one. That would need a bit more watering down.
Yeah, I can see it straight away.
So sprinkle a bit more. Down. Bit much. You're gonna blend wet on wet.
Yeah. If I can. I can't get that open. Thank you.
Hello. It's a bit more of a shake.
Is it?
There we go.
Have you never blended wet and wet?
No, I've always done dry. Or wet on dry.
This is when my painting skills come in and you go, oh, wow.
Oh, buddy.
Just see?
Oh yeah, I have mixed different ones, just not the layers.
And I'm not going to worry like too much about the colour of the white there.
Mm-hmm.
Your fans are going to be like, what the hell is she doing? That's sacrilege.
No, it's fine because you can mix paints, wet and wet. I just haven't.
Oh, you know, it's an animal. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, a combination of a griffin and a dog. I mean,
in this case, yeah.
what's standard? The mythical beast, it can be any colour and every colour.
Yup. The only thing about this with water paints is that you would have to work quickly in order to achieve the right sort of effect. That's
Yeah.
the only thing.
Definitely.
You should be helping me.
I am helping you. By giving you advice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to paint it for you.
Says the man who surrendered the cake decorating when he had a panic attack.
I mean, if you're struggling, then yeah, I'll
I'm not struggling.
jump on and do one.
I'm not struggling. That water might need changing soon.
It's fine, I can do that in a sec. After you're done with this one.
Mm-hmm. Mythical.
Mythical.
In it, mate.
Oh dear.
What? Oh dear. He says. Thing is, I'm not too worried about the base showing through.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind that actually.
No?
No, not really. Because I also think it adds to the muscle tone.
Mm.
So, I'm not too worried about second layers.
Fair enough.
Because I chose a darker one. What?
I'm thinking.
Don't think too hard.
That's what the smoke is.
What smoke?
That stuff coming out my ear. It's...
Oh, that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was raining
You haven't got washing out, have you?
then.
You haven't got washing out, have you?
No. And he dropped the damn thing then.
So I have done that many times.
And then it's like, oh no, I've just painted it. We're not playing today, are we?
No, God, no.
I was going to say, it wouldn't be ready.
I mean, I've still got at least the rest of the armour that you're playing with to build, as well as starting the one that I'll be using.
So you'll be doing a separate video then for the game?
Yeah. I was still thinking one to build, one to paint, one to game. Three videos from Noel.
I don't care, I'll just paint over that.
It's a great thing about the base paints, you can go over things.
You notice I haven't done the heads?
They are feathery.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably do a base paint on the heads. It's just that I'd rather let the tops dry first.
Can we stop recording?
I've done 4 of them.
Stop recording, thank you. Sexual. Insane sexual. What colour are you thinking now?
Don't know. Blue? Bright blue though.
Oh, bright blue?
Yeah. Not.
That is not a bright blue, that is...
I don't know what it is.
There's your bright blue.
That one.
Thunderhawk blue. If I get a shove of your face.
Citadel.
And I must have knocked it. You don't need to plunge the thing in so deep, you know.
Dirty man.
I'm not dirty, I'm just saying.
Sure, you're dirty, filthy.
I've had a shower last night.
You sure?
Yeah.
Butthole.
Profound but whole.
I think I watered that down a bit too much. Doesn't matter. Don't think I'm going to be doing fancy details with these.
No?
No. This one will need a second coat. I can see it.
I think your yellow one might as well.
Don't know yet. Let me be.
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Yeah. Depends really. No, I don't know. It might be alright. Might be alright. That one I might just add other things. This one will, because I'm painting it blue.
Blue.
So, when are you thinking about releasing these then?
A few weeks.
A few weeks. Crikey. So why have you stopped just doing builds on your channel?
Cards full.
Which one? That one. Oh, the other cards are in here. If you, it's in a little black case. If you just put it face down so that I know we've used the card.
I place this card face down and then my turn.
Oh yeah, are you taking the filming from those?
Yeah, well,
Yeah. All right, we'll sort that out later.
we have to. This one. We'll take a lunch break.
Ah, I've got one more to do.
That's what I said. After these ones, we'll take a lunch break.
I need a wee anyway. Coffee's gone right through me.
Not the coffee.
Yeah. Oh, the blue one likes making a mess, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bit too watery, I think.
Yeah, I did say I'd done it too watery. That's water based, it'll come out.
Yeah. I'd say you normally use my tops to dry the brush instead of a piece of tissue paper. And not use my tops to wash the brushes instead of tissue paper.
Why?
Because I'm weird.
Got silver.
Yeah. Silver. Where are you, lead belcher? Lead belcher. No, you're block. Where's lead belcher gone? Seriously, where's
Oh, there's a storm host silver.
Yeah, you can use that one. It's a very light silver.
That's alright.
A bit of a beige silver, but I have no idea where it's disappeared to.
Right.
You know what'll happen? I'll find it.
Find it when you don't want it. That's normally what happens. Right, we'll start with the silver. Right, there's quite a lot there, I know, but I might need more. Right, let's see what happens. It should be a purplish sort of silver now.
Finding Stormhouse silver, Gene Steel purple. Interesting.
So it should be a little bit glinty, but not quite glinty. What do you think?
Interesting.
I'll apply it quite thick because it will be difficult to get the right sort of shade again.
Yeah, I've noticed that when I mix colours or certain technique paints with the paints, it's like, oh, that's difficult to get again.
Yeah.
Let's just get a nice little close up on it from this angle. It's your hand. What a beautiful hand it is. There we go.
So yeah, being quite generous. And then I'm thinking I'll paint the front legs silver and the tail
Just the purple.
just the purple. Yeah. But I've got to get the rest of this paint in first. Now it...
Excuse me.
This is the moment when Dave says, why did I teach her to do this? Because her painting is like...
Yeah, everyone starts somewhere.
No, I mean, you'd be like, what? You didn't expect it to be like this. Creative.
Yes, I did expect it to be creative. Jesus, Rachel. Didn't have the top on properly.
I know!
Where did you get it?
Just on my hand. Don't think I've got it anywhere else. Just on my hand. So, sorry. How much did I waste? Not masses. It was just a... I had a silver thumb.
Give your hands a wash in a sec.
It's alright.
You know, you've got a blob already on the palette as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought the lid was on properly. Have you ever done that before?
Yep. Yep. Where is it? With one of the washes, but because that's even more water than paint. That was the doom, as they say.
A what?
Because the washes or the shades are more liquidy when that's built. That was messy.
I hope that. Look at my thumb.
It's a silver thumb indeed. I've heard of green thumbs and green fingers, but not silver thumbs.
Oh, we should get a shot on my story. Oh, 2056. Look at me with my face.
3, 2, 1.
I can't believe I did that. But then they probably can believe I did that.
Oh yeah. Perp. Perp.
Makes you glad these are water-based.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the reason why they are water-based.
Oh yeah.
One of them anyway.
One of the reasons.
And you have to work quite quickly. That's probably another reason why it's water-based. I didn't water that down
I noticed.
purposely, just so you know.
Sacre bleu.
Well, it's coated it really well, look.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the idea. Not because I wanted to. My idea is it's quite metallic, this one.
Fair enough.
So everything else is going to be metallic. I just got to get it in the small places. See what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Borrow that from the side. Don't let it go to waste. Now I've finished throwing your paints everywhere, I'll go and wash my hands. I don't think I got it anywhere else anyway.
I'll have a look when you do it.
Well, other than the work table, but that's what that's for, isn't it?
That's what that's for. Okay, so that one's having its gold paws stained gold. Now, what I would normally recommend for the next bit would be to use one of the washes.
Thank you. I want to do the heads though.
You want to do the heads?
Yeah, I need to do the heads, don't I?
Yes. But you could do it in sections like body then head. Yeah, if you want to do the head, what colour do you think you'll do the head of this particular Greyhound?
I don't know.
That's the best thing sometimes. Just go eeny, meeny, miny, moe and grab one.
Okay. You do it. No, don't do it. What's this?
That is one of the shades.
Crimson.
Caraba Crimson. It is a sort of reddy purple.
Oh no, I don't want purple.
Red purple. Not quite red, not quite purple. Somewhere in between.
Let's just get the heads done quickly.
No more paints in the boxes, remember?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just thinking. Might do the pink. That one.
That is a dry paint.
Okay.
So you can still use it.
But
It's going to be a lot harder to employ. So if you open him up, you see that he's got absolutely no water to him at all.
yeah,
So this is where that large brush comes in handy.
this one.
Yep,
Not this one.
not that one,
Why do you want this one?
that one.
Why?
It's the large drying brush. So, and then with your tissue,
Yeah.
get it on the
Table.
table,
Yeah.
so it works it into the brush too finely, and then gently flick it back and forth over the head.
What, like that?
Yep,
And what is this supposed to do?
you'll see.
Oops.
That's it, not too rough.
Yeah, I'm not doing it too rough. Wait a minute, just under the... That would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Don't need any more.
Excellent.
With a bit of...
Bit of silver.
Maybe just as big. I'm going to leave his head gold, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm going to paint his beak just a little bit of silver, using the bit that I wasted.
Fair enough.
Just like that.
Excellent. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Bring it down.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the tail a minute. There was something that I wanted to do with the gold, wasn't there? But I was going to use a different gold.
Okay, so?
Not for this one. I'm going to leave that one. I don't know. What were you saying about the other paints?
Which ones? The shades?
Yeah.
So the shades are there to help bring out definition of the body. It goes into all the recess areas, giving you contrast between where there be lines like in the skin where muscles are, or...
The ones that you can see already.
Yeah, but it just brings them out a bit more.
Oh, well, I'm not going to do that just yet. But I wanted to do a gold.
Okay.
But I want to paint a gold. I'm going to do this before I... Oh no, maybe I'm going to paint this bit first.
There's so I've got Balthasar, Hashkef Copper, and Gritchen Gold.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna do this bit first, I think, because otherwise I might overspill.
What? I've got blacks, I've got browns, I've got greens, yellows, reds, oranges, more blues.
Well, orange.
Orange?
I don't think orange goes, but orange.
Sure say orange.
Thank you.
That's welcome.
These are not the easiest. Do you have a thinner brush to use?
Thinner brush?
Well, I don't know, just in case I need a thinner brush. Thank you.
Gonna put myself on the floor here.
What are you doing on the floor?
Oh, might do. A click.
You might do a click.
A click, as they say. And your body just goes clonk.
Yeah, I've put too much water in this. Damn it. Oh, wrong one.
Base.
So difficult to see.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to add to it.
Oh no, I've made a mistake. That's the battery.
Still got the other two running.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna change the battery.
Yeah.
We did turn this one back on, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I don't have any paint over my hands. Well, I do, but it's dry.
record all of them, or just the one or two?
Well, it's isn't it a time lapse?
Mm-hmm.
So really, I should be recording
All of them.
all of them.
Okay, back on.
Hey Dave,
Yeah.
Citadel.
Yes, Citadel, not Cathedral, I know. Not gonna let me drop that, are you?
Citadel.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, Citadel.
Shush, just think. Not funny.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Ha ha ha. If you wanna be my lover.
Good thing I can mute and take out some music because of copyright.
No. Copyright, Dave, copyright.
What's copyright?
It's where you do things that are naughty.
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 Naughty. On this channel?
Yeah.
How dare they?
We dead. What?
Just pain.
Pen.
Pain.
Pen, pen.
Pain, pain.
Pen, pen, pen.
All the pain.
It's all the pain.
I do like pain. Not really, but you know.
Not really.
He does like pain.
No,
Well, apparently there's some people.
depends what they do though. They might do it for a living.
What, be in constant pain?
Constant. What do you think? Constant pain. Hey?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be in constant pain? No, I don't think so.
Don't care how much you want to pay me. The answer is a
No. No, no.
No thanks.
No, Funko. Really, really, really wanna zigga zigga. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Making
It lasts
love
forever.
But friendship.
Friendship never
Never
ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy.
That's the way it is. You want to feel about that?
Now you know how I feel.
Say, you can handle my love. Are you for real?
Are you for real?
Now don't go wasting
No, don't do it. Don't do that.
my precious time.
My precious time. Get your act together. We could be just fine.
So, I'll tell you what I want.
What do I really want?
I'll tell you what I want.
What do I really want?
I wanna.
Wanna?
Wanna
Zigga zigga.
Zigga zigga.
Zigga zigga. Zigga. Pop. Honk. 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 Honk.
Honk for subs. Honk honk.
Honk. Honk.
Honk for subs. Honk.
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 Dun dee dum.
Is that lid on properly? Shake it, find out.
I'll shake it over you if you want.
Where's your black?
Me black.
Mm.
There's Abaddon Black, which is in the bigger one, or you've got the contrast
I know, contrast black.
black.
That'd be better.
That's a bit runny, just to warn you.
That's alright.
That's one of those paints that gets into those nooks to give you a bit more definition.
Yeah. That's alright. I'm not complaining.
Just the two.
Do you recommend watering this one down?
No. Put it onto the palette. But I would recommend making sure you don't overload your brush with it.
That's alright. I'm not having it. I have swapped. Black beads for the eyes. I think you might need a new small brush.
Yeah, I know.
Just looking at the fray, I just tried doing a definition. It kind of, well, it worked, but it didn't, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I know I need new brushes.
Oh no, I think, I wouldn't say you needed new brushes, it's just a little bit on the
Way out.
this one. I know it's frustrating, isn't it?
So much, they get so much use.
It's the thing, they don't last particularly long, and it all depends on how much you use them, don't you?
They've lasted me a while, those ones.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I had them before moving in here, so it's what, 9-10 months since we moved in here, and they're maybe they're over a year older perhaps. Yeah, they've done alright.
This is the teeniest, tiniest one. It's the detail one that I'm looking at here.
Oh, this is the super.
Yeah, this one, not the extra small.
But the super fine.
Yeah, the fine detail brush. This has obviously done a lot of detail.
Lots. Cramp.
Evil Scarlet now.
Ooh, Evil Scarlet. Good choice.
So.
Ow.
I was leaving it in there for a reason. Just thought it might help repair the brush a little bit. Sorry, I've mixed up a lot because I want to use it on that head.
For the yellow body head.
Yeah, in a minute. Just going to use it on the spoke.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh.
What?
I'm trying to stretch out that leg.
You were sat down too long.
Doesn't matter if I'm sat down, stood up, laid down.
I won't do any more to that one. That one now. Actually, gonna do anything to that. I'm gonna paint the head just sort of like that in the direction of the feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So then if some gold pokes through, it doesn't matter.
Ooh. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That was my hip.
Was. Has your hip now disappeared, has it?
Yep. It's gone poof.
Puff. Puff.
Poof.
Puff.
Poof.
Puff.
Pop. Well, that one's full already.
Yeah, it's only got 4 gigs. I bought these memory cards back when they only did 4 and 12 gigs. So, that was years ago.
I place a monster face down. And now activate my trap card.
Can I do something odd? I don't know if you ever do anything like this.
Ah, you're dabbing it.
Yeah. Because I want some of the gold to sort of still peak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you do that, but
I do it a different way, but yeah. And that's what I normally do my dry brushing for. And then if I think it's a bit too much, I dab over it with the with a cloth.
Well, I don't know. I like this one being quite like
Glistening.
yeah, textured almost. Doesn't need. Now then. Just a moment there of like...
Where did I put the water?
Yeah. Don't know. Right, I will dab this often. I'm just gonna overpaint a bit. Just because I can.
Mm-hmm. It's a beauty. You can paint these any way you want. You can obviously follow as many guides as you want, or, you know, for certain things, but at the end of the day, it's what you want them to look like. How you want them to be represented. Because at the end of the day, it's a representation of you. In a way.
Good luck.
Like any sort of creative outlet. That's what I meant.
So much so that that doesn't really need on the head any more work. Should do the eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll just go and do in black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've already got black on the palette, so that's cool.
If it's still working.
Should be. It's a contrast, it stays a bit damper. Nice.
So tiny, you never know. What should I do? What do you think? I should paint that bit, shouldn't I?
The collar? Yeah. If you want. Leave it gold.
Might just do it a different shade of copper.
You want the copper, do you?
That one.
You know, this bloody thing better work. I've been having some issues with the copper recently.
You're going to need a new one.
Well, I don't know what it is, but the colour just doesn't seem to want to activate. I've got a message. Somebody is attempting to get hold of me.
Evidently.
Right, let's see if that's worked.
Thank you. What?
Work.
Oh, what do they want?
Sending pictures of people in hats now.
How's that professional?
I don't know, and I get told off for warning people about COVID, so you know. Que sera?
Que sera,
I need
sera.
some more water. In me. What else? She said pearl barley. What was the other thing she said?
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat, thank you. Right, that's how I did it.
I thought she said 4 o'clock.
I so do. Ah, lovely. You found the contrast. I guess purple.
Yeah, I don't want that just yet.
That'll be for the body.
I was just looking for the head, that's all.
I'm going to get a head. Right, so let's have a gander. We've got a purple-ish body. Let's put these to the side so I can get into my other paints. Let's think. What would I like? Ooh. Let's go with that. Yeah. Let's do that. Now where is my small dry brush? There it is. Yeah, well, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Not that colour then. Let me think. Let me think. Radcliffe Thresh. Yeah. I'll give it some contrast.
Knocking that sign off again.
Just doing the signage, are you?
What colour did you choose in the end?
Radcliffe Flesh. What's up?
My back was cracking.
Cricky back.
Yeah. I'll just catch you. Totally cricky. I need to get some more shots of me painting these.
The short ones.
Let's Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't mind the gold base poking through.
It actually looks quite good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks fine. Just adds a bit more colour to it. Not on all of them. You know, some of them definitely like have to be thicker, like this blue one.
Mm-hmm. That definitely gives it a bit more of a difference.
Yeah, it just needed a...
Something a bit different.
Yeah. Right, this one is done apart from like the details on the feet. What was I using for the eyes?
You're using that black, which is...
What's it called? That's not going to activate now, it's dry.
Black Templar.
Just really need to try that brush. Oh, that was loose.
Loose. It's loose, sir, not loose.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You moved to the table.
I haven't touched the table.
You moved to the table.
I mean, I can do the earthquake test if you like.
No. Do not do the earthquake test.
Earthquake!
Don't do the earthquake test. You'll be for it. I need to do the tips of the tails as well, but I don't know what.
Colour yet.
Yeah. I'm going to... Let's get a 5-second shake.
Hang on.
Hmm?
Shake. This is how Rachel shakes her paints.
That's going to be a short one on its own.
There's some washing in the background.
That's not underwear, is it? I think I've made that a bit thin there.
Got some excellent blush action.
What, like that? The grass is always greener on the other side.
Should be feathers in this case. Managed to dab that.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? It's alright though. I quite like the dab effect on the feathers. Actually.
Got some dabbing action too.
Cool.
Any more?
Oh yeah, well I've got to finish the rest, don't I?
I mean, this one.
Oh no, it's alright. Come out. Dab again. What? Where are you going? are you going like that?
My wife had doggy cuddles at work, in the office. It's not fair.
Did someone bring their dog to work or something?
It's like it.
Are they allowed to do that? It's supposed to be good therapy though, having an animal in work.
It is, but unfortunately if you prepare food...
You're not allowed.
And Elizabeth work definitely prepares food.
So what's the dog doing then?
I don't know. If I knew that.
You'd know the answer to everything if you knew that, wouldn't you?
Well, not everything, just the answer to that particular question.
Alright. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Why did I paint it on there and then paint back down there where I'd already dabbed?
Do you want my honest opinion and answer to that question? No idea.
Nor do I. It's annoying, isn't it?
It's definitely different. The green and the blue.
Yeah, well I'm going to do a red collar now. Just to be even more different.
I would say...
And I need a red tongue.
Wazaka!
Wazaka.
Wazaka!
And I'm going to do a red tail tip.
Ooh.
Just to be really annoying.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
And not painting the typical way that everybody paints Warhammer. And I'm not talking about you.
Is there a typical way?
Yes, there is, I think.
You mean like as it is in the box?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, some of my miniatures are supposed to be blue. And they're definitely not blue. Now I do like the Greco-Roman sort of inspired armour for the rest of the Stormcast Eternals. Mixture of Greek and Roman in their armour design, which is, you know, interesting.
I'm sure.
You wait until I build the hopulites for you. And yes, that's what they're actually called. Hopulites.
Hopulites.
Yeah.
Hopulites. They are called hopulites. That was too much water, wasn't it? Yay! I like adding too much water, apparently.
Yeah. Fine. Oh dear. Now let's finish that one off.
Again.
I've got that song in my head again now. Great.
Gonna have to lay it on its back. That's what it feels like, just to get it under there.
Be surprised the angles that you have to paint out.
Oh, I'm not. It's like when you're painting a face, you have to crank someone's head to one side, you know?
It's like,
It's a bit like that.
You, head, movable.
And you remember I used to face paint a lot.
You did.
It was always face painting in the crevice of the nose that was an interesting one.
The crevice?
Or if you were face painting someone's eye and suddenly they went like this.
Oh, the blinking. The blinking, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's always an interesting one because then you have to start again. Or if like the face painter, I remember when I was having my face painted by a lady named Helen, she accidentally poked me in the eye.
Oh, that's fun.
She didn't mean to. She had the brush, but she kind of missed with the brush and got me with her finger.
Oh no.
And then I ended up with paint over my face in the wrong place. She's like, I'm gonna have to start again.
And I poked you in the eye. Just, for fun.
She didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. She didn't mean to, but
Just a bit funny.
yeah, annoying. Oh, I've just realised that's feathers. Okay, doesn't matter. We can pretend that it's not feathers.
I mean, we can,
Oh,
but we won't.
well, I'm pretending that it's not a feather.
Shoot.
Oh, I just made a mistake.
Oh no.
My hand slipped. It's alright. It's fine. It's probably because my brush got a bit dry.
There's nothing worse than a bit of dry brush on a wet brush bit.
It's alright. It could be worse.
Could be.
Right, a bit thicker now for the tail, I think. Because otherwise that will just look rubbish. Right.
I'm done?
Not quite. Gonna do the eyes, which I'm doing all black.
Ew. No, they're called vindicators. My mistake.
What's your mistake? What's your mistake?
They're called vindicators.
What's called vindicators?
They're the other, they're the ones.
What do they do? Vindicate.
Yeah, they stab people with a spear and go, vindicate! Vindicate!
That didn't go very well. That really didn't go very well.
It's okay.
Let's try and fix that one. So I think it's just the split in the brush, that's all. That's fine.
So, Lame Medium is a technical paint. What it helps do is it sort of breaks it down into more of a wash of colour. It's a it's a paint without pigment.
Yeah.
That basically helps blend and merge. So if you were to use it with the Grimmon's Gold or the Evil Sun's Scarlet, it will make it lighter.
Alright, well, let's mix up before we add that one, let's mix up the gold and the red.
Yep.
Oh no, the gold and the purple.
Which purple?
No, gold and red.
Sure. Go for it.
With the correct brush. Yeah. So I'll do the red first. Well, we need my one film. We'll do the red and then we'll add the gold because these aren't the easiest pots to keep open, you know that.
Yeah. Let's get some brush action.
So there's that one, which I can't get the... We'll need... I won't water it down just yet. Opening things right-handed so difficult. Even though I'm right-handed.
Strange that.
What?
That you can't open things right-handed when you're right-handed.
It is an odd one, isn't it? But you know, Evie, she's exactly the same. But she can also, she's trying to learn to write with both hands because they notice she's quite ambidextrous. Don't know. Right, might make it brown. That's the thing. That's what I was looking at. That's going to make it brown, isn't it? Do I need more gold?
I would say.
I think I do, don't I? Let me just see. Give it a no.
Delete that one.
It's going to take a while, I think. A bit more. It's not turned it brown as such. Now it's starting to turn brown. Add a bit more red. Which red did I add? Scarlet.
Yeah.
He's freaking out.
Just got this thing about pots of paint being left open.
I'm gonna hold it open whilst I... Sorry, that is gonna... Makes more sense. Is there a shimmer to that?
Yeah, it looks like there's a shimmer to that.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? Let's paint. I can always dab. He just destroys the film ring. If you've got like a lustery kind of gold that can also go over the top, maybe, if it isn't shiny enough.
Not really, no.
I completely missed. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Don't need any more.
None done?
No. Already?
Yep. Oh,
What?
rather warm.
What's rather warm?
Your memory card. That's your last one. Do you want any more from this camera?
I'll carry on until we've used it all. Why not? I bet lots of people paint with a magnifying glass for these because it is so
Fiddly.
small. You know?
I know.
It's very small. Screw it.
Just go for the beak.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go for the beak, yeah. Add the details when that's dry.
So we can overcoat it with Xandri dust.
What dust?
Xandri.
Xandri.
Xandri dust.
Oh. Shame. I'll leave that for now. It's very time consuming. White.
Yep.
No, that one. You said this one, yeah?
Yeah, use that one if you want.
Saves using white.
So it's a sort of pale, flesh
That's alright.
pink.
That's alright.
While you do that, I'm going to do the new
Oh, I didn't see that detail there.
What detail did you not see?
The collar.
Ah.
And this is why they use magnifying glasses. Because you can't see it. Do you think that's hair or armour there?
That is part of the crest of his head, I reckon.
Because he's got armour here. What do you think it's hair?
Yeah, it's hair.
All the way?
Yeah, so from there backwards.
From here.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, wasn't it?
It can be very hard sometimes to tell.
Oh, what to do about the armour here?
That is the question, isn't it?
Right, for now I've just painted over it. I can fix it in a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't see it until like after. That's so annoying. Are you uncomfortable? I said, are you uncomfortable?
Not really.
We're gonna make his beak white.
Mm.
You wouldn't listen for so long.
Ew. Go say it proper.
Sorry?
Go say it properly.
Say what properly? What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Oh, it's a reflection. That's fine.
Reflection of what?
The light. I was like, is there something inside my lens?
Oh. No. The answer is no. Is that completely not what you'd expect?
No.
Not at all. Bloody nose. Didn't like that. Oh, that's alright. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Boop.
Leave the armour gold. But I've painted over a detail.
Well, that's fine.
Well...
It happens. It happens.
What did I do with the paint that I was using for eyes?
Black Templar.
Thank you. Just leave that open a minute.
That's fine.
He looks like the leader of the gang.
Leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom.
That should hold.
Yeah, should do. Right. Now we're on to making a bit more of the details pop with the shade layer. If you grab me your yellow-based one, please.
That one?
Yep. Now, I recommend Sophium Sapia for that one. We're going to use the shade brush. Did you just pull a face? Rachel. Well, I need more than that. As you can see, it's a quite runny one. Now what you do is you run it over the body, and you keep moving it, don't let it pull.
Pull?
Pull.
What do you mean by... Oh, pool, as in P-O-O-L.
Yeah, you can also run that over the head as well.
What, even with the red head?
Yeah.
So, just like that?
Just like that. Keep moving it all over the body.
Yeah, I've got you.
And as you'll start...
So do I have to use it on every single one? Butthole!
Every single one. But obviously you want different lit shades for different coloured bodies. Now, as you can probably see already, what it's doing is going into all those recessed details to make them a bit more darker. To bring out the muscular structure of the beast. If you do the same with the feathers, it will give them their, yeah.
What about the armour?
You can do it over the armour of this colour as well. That is not me. That is somebody with a very squeaky piece of equipment. I have no idea what that is.
Will that make it into the edit?
I could probably cut it out. That's it, keep dragging it. Don't forget across the tail as well.
I've done... Oh no, I haven't done the tail. I thought I'd done it. Sorry. I'd done underneath. Now I've put too much on.
You can just move it. Just keep moving it.
Does it dry clear almost?
Yeah. Think of it as almost like
As what?
it's like a glaze.
Oh, can we film me glazing then?
We are.
No, on my...
Oh. Do it for the next one.
Yeah. Alright.
Yep. Cool.
Honey glaze.
Ones. Ooh.
What are you doing?
That's better.
Put that down.
Pop.
Pop.
No. No. No, don't. This stuff gets everywhere if it runs. I take it from the lid, I would, of this one.
My brush is probably a little bit dry actually. There's not much in the lid.
You won't need it because it's only going over the body.
Butthole. Butthole. You know the best thing about saying butthole?
What's that?
It can be edited out.
Mm-hmm. Any more of this one?
Hmm. Oh, I've done the front bit as well, haven't I?
Yep.
Forgot that I've done that blue. Brush is a bit dry. That's better. Doesn't really need it underneath. But I will do it anyway.
Just so it catches all those details and make it look a bit darker.
Particularly on the feet.
Of course you can go over it as many times as you want with this in certain areas to make certain bits darker.
I'm not going to worry too much about that rookie build. Very much a rookie build.
Lovely.
Right, what do I need to do for the... I'm going to...
Do the head?
Yeah, I'm not going to do the armour on this one. I'm going to do the head though.
Okay, you have a choice of green. You have camel shade or you have plague bearer flesh.
That one.
You want plague bearer flesh?
Yep.
Wash the brush off.
Yep.
This one does like to settle because of the amount of pigment in it. It needs to have a good old shake. There you go.
Thank you.
Minuscule amount of this.
There's me sort of like with your paintbrushes doing like watercolour paintbrush technique. And he's like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Quite like the amount of colour in this one.
It's a very, very strong contrast paint.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave it, even though it's pulled, I'm going to leave it.
Okay, well done.
And I don't think it needed it.
And I recommend using the Lamy Media first. So put that on your palette.
Which purple one are you talking about?
Either
All of them.
all these three.
Right, so if we do it on all of those three first, would that be alright?
Yeah, maybe those two. Yeah, those two. Yeah. 1 to 1. You want technically a bit more in your brush than your purple. The Lamy Medium.
I'll just have it. So would I be doing the head as well?
Not with the purple, no.
No, with the lamy medium.
No. Put the Lamy Medium on your palette. Like you're mixing colours.
Yeah. Oh.
More. That's it. You want a lot of it.
Did you shake it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Pop that all on there. Lovely. Wash your brush off.
One sec.
And open the Magnus Purple.
That one.
Yep.
Sit down.
Cathedral. Shush.
Okay.
Get a little bit of it. Not as much as you did for the Lamy.
Oh, there's actually hardly anything coming out there. Right, yeah.
Mix it together. This is a very strong purple, which is why I'm getting you to Lamy Medium it. just to make it a bit softer. Now run that over your purple areas of your two little models.
Get me filming my favourite one in a minute. Actually, I quite like this one as well. It doesn't really need it underneath, but whoever gets these might even be a critique. A harsh critique. I'll have to see if like anyone comments. You can put with giveaway in title, I guess.
Oh yeah. Lovely, that one's done.
Yep, just looking to see if I missed anything. Don't think so. Put that one there. Get this one. What can I do? Where did that red bit come from?
Got some nice ones of you doing that one. You're pressing the wrong button.
It's alright, I think I turned the volume up anyway. Don't need no more, do it?
Nope. Okay, that's that off. That off. That off.
Oh, it's quite dark. I think it's going to be alright on that.
I don't really have anything really for pink. Yeah, like that. Don't want too much.
I'll just test a small area. It's not too bad. What about the white? What about the white area?
I'll leave it without for now. I'll get something ready.
I don't know, it might be alright without actually. Can't really do a lot because of the pink.
You don't put too much background on, which is why the amount that you've got out is probably the right amount. Don't forget his head. Its head.
That's okay. I haven't forgotten the head. But more like a quick dab, more than anything. That's what it feels like anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that?
Oh, that is if you want to put it onto the white.
Might need to with the tail. I think any more with the pink of what's going to end up very, very dull. Let's do the tail bit very quick.
You don't want a lot of that.
Are you shaking it?
Yeah, shaking it. I shook it good, I did. I And that's full of this
I
creamy white stuff.
I shakened it. Doesn't really too much on the back. God, that's a smelly one, isn't it? Okay. Yeah.
I think that's that. I'm done.
We haven't done this one. God, this one nifs. Don't it? It's that pour, and then there's that pour, and then there's that pour, and then we say citadel, not cathedral.
Yes, Rachel. Yep. And that will also go over the body of the other one. And lightly over the head, I would say. Very lightly.
Can you get me doing my favourite one, please?
Not the other one.
This one here. Just whilst I'm rolling the brush.
Code is
2056.
from the same issue I do with the taking away the model from the light from the camera.
Yeah. Kind of, it's just filming light, isn't it? It's at a certain sort of like setting, it's really quite bright.
You can do that over the gold as well.
Yeah, so just getting everything else. Ooh, did I not put enough down?
No.
It's alright. And do it over the pink too.
Yeah.
We'll get some more. I had a bit much then on the end of my brush.
Just a tad.
I'll have to just let that pool a minute because I need to pick it up.
colour.
Done. Right. Let's get the base.
So for the fun of it, we're going to texture up our bases for you, and we're going to be using this little texture base. If you'd like to give that a shake and then open it.
You've done that before.
Lots of times. We'll get that guy down. What you want to do is get the scoop end. See that it's got that mud. Scoop. And then put that onto the base.
Just straight on?
Straight on.
And leave that there open.
Yep.
Where?
On the base.
No.
All over.
All over.
And then when you need to go to the finer detail bits, like towards the feet, you turn it over and use the smaller end.
Got you. So just like that?
Just like that. And then just blow it up.
Blow it up, like boom. Do I need to put it
load it up.
Do I need to put it around the edge?
You technically start from the middle and drag it out.
Yeah. Do I need to put it around the edge?
No. That's it. Push it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And this will give you a textured base.
Mm-hmm. And a textured tail. This light isn't good for this one. I mean, like, trying to get it in here.
Underneath the feet is always the hardest bit.
I know, but because of the light, I can't really, that light, I mean.
This one, I can turn it off.
No, it's alright, leave it on.
Different angle.
Ooh, that's made a difference.
Well, it's definitely picking up that purple a lot better than that silver.
What is?
This light from this angle.
Oh yeah, it's just a bit easier to see. I just couldn't really see it. Is this the only textured one you got?
Yeah.
This one, I mean.
Yeah, the only textured tool I've got.
I was going to say, could you give me a hand?
Yeah, we can swap over.
But I just thought maybe you want to sort of like give me a hand getting this on the other bases.
Oh, I'd love to if I had another blooming tool.
Yeah. Because this is tedious, this bit. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I actually missed a bit. Right in there. This is my one anyway, so I don't care. I've cleaned this one already. It's mine forever.
Lovely.
Best I can do.
Memory card 4.
Which one? So or you leave it with this one.
Yeah. No.
Do you paint it? And then swap.
Yep.
It's just quite tedious, this bit, isn't it? I'm really surprised how the painting wasn't so much. This bit is just like, ooh, yay. Oh, I didn't realise I picked it up.
I still make this mistake in filming the models. I pick it up and take it out of shot and do lots and lots of like
intricate
work and
out
like,
of shot.
out of shot.
I do that with my cakes when I time lapse my cakes. Do that all the time. I've done that.
It doesn't matter too much if you get it on the feet.
Does it? No.
Because it looks like then they've actually been walking through it, that particular piece of terrain. Think about it, if you were to walk through mud, would your feet remain sparkled and clean?
Oh no. But I'm also a perfectionist, which you know.
I do.
Which in actual fact, I could actually go like that, couldn't I?
You can.
Where did it go?
In front of you.
Oh! Oh my god. I lost it.
You lost the texture paint.
I'll just texturise my hair.
Don't worry. It gets everywhere. Is that one done?
No, missed a bit. Generally had missed a bit. Right, that one done, and then put a bit more on.
That's it.
Just 'cause
That's it.
it's windy out there today, isn't it?
It is.
I'm gonna be more sort of like, this one's gonna be muddier. Do you paint the rim at all?
Yeah. But I'll do that for you.
Yeah, just
Because this texture paint takes a while to dry.
well, you can always put the texture paint around the edge as well.
Sometimes I do. Inadvertently, but you know.
Well, that's what I did with that one. Well, these guys have been walking through mud, so they don't need any sort of like additional sort of like paint. Did I reuse all of my SD cards then?
Yeah, all your SD cards for your camera have been used.
Sweet. Just realised something. I think I've left it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't worry.
one is done.
Yeah, I just want to get this one just a bit more. Just put that one there a minute. That one there. And let you do those two. I'm going to wash my hands, but then I can.
That is a good idea.
Film you doing stuff. Hot. Dear bang. Do you need any more light? You're right.
Right.
It's amazing how many giggers these things use, isn't it?
It is. Oh, hello.
Did you use too much? Lots of different angles. I wonder if that makes a lot of difference. Probably it does because you're right-handed. Was that you beeping?
That was me beeping.
Was you beeping? Beep beep.
Boom.
Yay!
And there they are, all built, painted and ready to go. Rachel Link's first citadel miniatures
Citadel.
of the Griff Hounds from the Age of Sigmar Stormcast Eternals. As you can see, she has done them in many different colours and designs, as she has wanted to.
And I'm catering for his female fans.
I'll have a chat with Rachel Link in just a tick.
Want these in the shop?
Ah, yeah, go and grab them. So, Miss Link, what have we got here?
We have my finished models. This one's my favourite. I'm keeping this one.
But the rest of them, what are we going to do with them?
We're giving them away.
And how are we going to do that?
Oh, well, wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, I bet they would.
I think they would.
So, we have two videos released at the moment. The build one and, of course, this painting one.
Yeah. And are you doing them as two separate videos?
Two separate videos.
Okay, so the giveaway, so you're going to have to do it on two separate things, aren't you?
Yeah. So, in the first video and in this one, we have said the words cathedral and citadel. Now, what you need to do is go through each of the videos and tell us in total how many times we've said cathedral and how many times we've said citadel.
And that is inclusive And that is inclusive of what we have just said here, Cathedral and Citadel.
Including those ones.
Yes.
Put your answers in the comments below.
And why you really want to win the prize as well.
The winners will be chosen from the correct answers at random and then be private messaged asking for the details of where to send a random Griffhound to.
Yeah, and we will be giving them 5 winners. Oh, I'll say that again. And we're going to be giving these away to 5 different lucky people.
5 lucky people.
Yeah, you also have had to have liked this video and subscribed to his channel.
And don't forget to also go over to Rachael Link's channel, check out her videos, like her content, and subscribe to her as well.
Come and watch the come and watch the cake video. Oh, and by the way, Squidward didn't appear in this video because he wasn't around at the time.
No. Anyway, until next one, this is DCB.
And Rachael Link.
Until next time, knowledge is power.
Goodbye.
If you use it wisely.